I joined the military after seeing my father serve his 23 years in the military. Once my brother and my sister graduated, they ended up joining the military, so I felt like it was only fitting for me to kind of follow suit. My primary job in the military is security forces. Security forces is probably more known as military police. That is kind of the Army side of it, but in the Air Force we have security forces, which kind of entails the police aspect of it, but it also entails more along the lines of base defense as well. Throughout my time in the military, I've met a very handful of people. Starting with basic training, you meet everyone from any state, from Puerto Rico to Hawaii, just different backgrounds and cultures. But most importantly, I think it's fair to say that I was able to meet people from other countries as well. So my time overseas, I met people obviously with different backgrounds in that aspect. I actually had the opportunity to work with Australians, and I thought that was a pretty cool experience. My military life affects my life today. I mean, being here at Butler, I don't think that would be possible without the military's kind of benefit that they provide. So they're able to fund my tuition in order for me to be able to attend Butler here. With my experience kind of in that security forces or law enforcement perspective, I think that kind of influences me to wanting to continue helping people. So that's why I'm in the nursing program.
I'd already been a full-time firefighter in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, after moving to North Carolina after high school. And that was in the 2005, 2006 time frame, and I was 21 years old when that happened. So I just always had a sense of wanting to serve and give back to the families of the firefighters of 9/11, and so that was the way I felt like I could do the most good. So when those families may or may not have been able to serve in the military after 9/11, and so it was something that I felt like I could do to give back to those families that lost the 343 firefighters on 9/11. Boot camp was different for me because I was, like I said, already a full-time firefighter and a little bit older than the kids coming right out of high school into the military. So I had some leadership opportunities there. However, my time at boot camp was, just checking the boxes, playing the game, and getting yelled at and disciplined, and I got in really good shape, which was awesome, and then moved on from there. But boot camp was fun for me. I didn't have any issues really at boot camp, as maybe some of my other soldiers or teammates did. So. Initially, I was a MP, military police, so I went to boot camp in AIT at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, where MP school is. And then prior to my deployment, I went to infantry school, and then I became classified as infantry for our deployment to Iraq. So I did both MP and infantry. Well, I think it's given me a lot of perspective on the world, especially after a deployment. It gives me an outlook of what the world can be and the cruelties within that. And I believe it's given me some more discipline in my life, and allowed me to use that discipline and leadership skills that I learned in the military, as well as, move those over to the fire department and being a firefighter. So I think all in all, leadership skills and a lot of perspective on the way the world is outside of our country and at a time of war or conflict.
I was motivated to join the military, number one, to give back to my country. Number two, and personally, I had a lot of goals that I wanted to accomplish. School was one of them. So I was able to get my bachelor's and master's degree all paid for. It didn't cost me a dime. And number three was to travel the world and see different places. Where I started the majority of my time in service was at RAF Mildenhall in England. I was there for 4 years. And it's a base that dates back to World War II, so it's got a lot of history. That helped me accomplish one of my goals, which was traveling. So I was able to visit 24 different European countries while I was there. The ranks that I'm most proud of earned are Tech Sergeant and Staff Sergeant in the Air Force. It's our middle tier of ranks. It allows me to still supervise and mentor young airmen while also having a voice and being able to make change to our senior leadership. So it kind of has the best of both worlds. The military experience affects my life today by it taught me leadership values, mentorship, supervision, and those are things that I'm still able to do here at Butler Community College. While also in the military, there's people from all walks of life, so I'm able to bring that here at Butler and still practice it today.